Autism thread. I'll start be me 17-year-old autist. On vacation with family in Florida. Stop by barbecue place for dinner. Order glass of water because it's hot as hell. Eat the ice once I'm done. Because I don't want to be wasteful. Cutie pie waitress notices and offers me another drink. I say no. She offers a cup of ice. The fuck? Panic and say yes. Ice arrives. I know the waitress will notice if I don't eat it. Reluctantly eat the entire glass of ice. Why am I like this? My dad is minding his own business. Some thug wannabe pulls a knife on him and tells him to give him all of his money. My dad throws his wallet in front of him. Once the thug gets distracted to pick it up, my dad hits him with a tire iron in the head. The thug passes out. My dad calls the cops and the ambulance. My face when the judge doesn't count it as self-defense because the thug hadn't attempted to use a knife on him. My face when the thug dies of cranial fracture and internal bleeding on the ambulance. My face when my dad is judged like a murderer and jailed. Be me. 16 years old. 2014. Get into a really heated argument with some guy. My naive ass was being very cocky because he was skinny and like 1.65 meters, which is the average male height in Mexico, Yucatan, where this story takes place. I'm of robust build and 1.85 meters tall. He pulls out a machete on me, because everyone living in a village has one. I pull out some stupid wrench I was carrying. What I expected to be a long-lasting fight ends in one single swing. I hit his head and he lays motionless on the floor. I begin freaking out and I call an ambulance. I refuse to speak to the police. I'm not in a good economic situation in order to defend myself. I go talk with my uncle grandpa. He is one of the richest guys in the city. Huge house with exotic animals, kind of rich. He tell me he will see what he can do to help. 2 days later the case is dropped out of nowhere. My face when. Be me. Diagnosed by doctor with severe anxiety. The steward on a plane could walk fast and I'll think we're gonna crash type shit. Go on one of my rare walks outside cause I need that vitamin D. Go past a small group of guys. Hear them start laughing, think they're laughing at me. Brain starts panicking. Start thinking of everything I could have done. My walk was weird, my clothes are boring, etc. I can't stop thinking about it, making me go insane. Can't take it anymore and give in like a retard. Yell from across the street, hey, are you guys laughing at me? They look at me with confusion. The fuck? No, now they are laughing at me. Go straight home. Cry and scream into my pillow. Stay indoors for the next week. Why does my brain hate me? I want to kill myself. Phone buzzes. Get excited for a millisecond as possibilities of who it might be run through my head. Pick it up. Look. Software update available. Remember, I don't have any real friends who actually care. No one just messages me to say hello or see how I am doing or try to hang out. Alone in this world and will probably die that way. Life was supposed to get better. Only ever gets worse and worse. Guys, be honest. How badly did I fuck up? Be me. Literally 20 minutes ago. Taking some summer courses at a local community college. The class is easy so I don't give too much of a fuck about it. However, a lot of the other students are struggling with it for whatever reason. One of these students is a dude with severe stuttering. Let's call him Chad. From what I can gather, Chad's kind of a cunt, but everyone in the class loves him because he's charismatic and good looking. I am not an attractive man and I like to mind my business in class. So people generally tend to think that I'm actually retarded or that I'm just some weirdo. At some point during the semester, Chad starts to fuck with me a little. He'd make snide comments or start trouble with me in class. It never really bothered me until early today when he decided to turn it up a notch. At this point he is openly mocking me and trying to embarrass me. I'm quiet. But I'm no bitch, so I tell him to fuck right off. I tell him at least I'm not barely passing the class like some retard. SS speak for yourself, be bro. Be me. 14 at the time. Lights constantly flickering and PC randomly turning off. Call up electricity company. They supposedly fix the problem. It still happens. Mum jokes that the neighbor is probably growing cannabis and is tapping into our electricity supply. Neighbor has a big shed. I decide to climb over his fence and take a look inside. So much weed.png. I take pictures with my phone. Come back home and tell my mummy. I call 101. Non-emergency line. Woman thinks I'm lying. Next day the police smash down his door and take all his weed away. He goes to jail and his kid gets taken away. That's what you get for messing with my Minecraft experience. Be in class. Morbidly obese fat kid also in class. His name was Steven, infamous for being 300 pounds in 5th grade, gets obsessed with Wario Land 3. Always has his Game Boy Color and Wario Land 3, got it taken up a few times but always got it back and kept bringing it to school, didn't even understand the games. Just liked Wario, made up moves that Wario did. Basically just put Wario before whatever he was doing. Wario Punch, Wario Stomp, Wario Pile Driver, etc. Always wants to play Wario at recess but no one knows what that even is, so no one did. Anyway, so in class one day, teacher asks class a question. Steven raises his hand to answer, actually tries to answer. Doesn't say anything Wario related, gets it wrong. Smartest teacher's pet cunt sitting next to him laughs and provides the right answer. Steven is visibly angered. Turns to her and screams, my mustache has deemed that you get my Wario steam. Leans away from her, ass pointed right at her. Steven, no. Wuff, rips the mightiest of ass right at her. Swear I saw her hair gust back from the blast. She's the first to smell it. She pukes on the spot. Whole class starts to smell like the foulest shit I may have ever smelled in class. We don't even wait for the teacher to dismiss us. Everyone piles out into the hall. Steven got in school suspension for 3 days. Smartest cunt never spoke up again. Steven's probably dead. He was morbidly obese all the way through high school too. Go to the psychologist to find out what is wrong with me. Go on multiple appointments. Turns out I have been diagnosed with autism spectrum. Tell my mother in confidence, telling her that it is not a big deal, but she deserves to know. My 25th birthday yesterday. Aunt called me over to celebrate it with her. My entire extended family is there. I remember 15 people. Everybody is treating me very differently. Mom told everybody. I received 25 books and birthday cards relating to autism. One of these was teaching social skills to children with autism using Minecraft. Is it time to disappear? Change names? Leave the country and start over? Please subscribe for more content.